Picture this. Little mixed kid from Washington State, barely able to read Konnichiwa, somehow ends up representing USA Baseball for a Japanese video game. Sounds like the plot of a bad sports anime, am I right? Well, Dots, let's talk about it, because that's exactly what happened to me. Now, if I haven't got a chance to meet you yet, my name's Frisk. Thank you for being here. Today we're diving into a story that's part nostalgia trip, part underdog tale, and 100% proof that sometimes life is a little bit fiction. It's a story of how a game I couldn't even read became my ticket to wearing the stars and stripes. So grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and let's rewind the clock. The year was 2000. Ichiro fever was sweeping through the Pacific Northwest, and there I was. High school kid with dreams and no clue what was in front of me. That's when I stumbled upon this little gem called GQ Power Pro Yakyu 2000 on the Nintendo 64. And let me tell you, I was in love with it at first swing. Now, I couldn't read a lick of Japanese. Seriously, I was out here guessing button combinations like I was trying to unlock cheat codes in this game. But man, those cute little players, that crisp gameplay, the way the crowd went wild, I was hooked. My buddies, they thought I'd lost it. Oh look, it's Frisk, he knows Japanese now, they'd joke. Little did they know I was just vibing to Ichiro's name whenever the crowd chanted it. Ichiro! But hey, fake it till you make it, right? I remember this one night, clock ticking past 3 a.m., up way too late, if you ask me, with a crumpled paper and a beat-up Japanese dictionary beside me, just trying to cross-reference characters that I saw on screen on a piece of paper. My mom walks in. She takes one look at the scene and just sighs. I'm pretty sure she was thinking, where did I go wrong? What is this kid doing? But in fact, in that moment, I knew this was more than just a baseball game. It was the start of something that I just couldn't put down. It just grabbed me. I've always been a little bit different, chasing the likes and interests beyond what normal people like. This game was round peg, round hole for my identity. Year after year, I kept coming back. New version, same passion. I was picking up Japanese slowly but surely, kind of like learning to hit curveballs for the first time when it eventually just clicks. But there was always this nagging thought, why isn't this game bigger outside of Japan? I know why, it's not in English. And I couldn't get any of my friends to try until 2007 rolled around, when the game finally came out in English. It was called MLB Power Pros. Now, unfortunately, it didn't sell well after 2 years of making it, with MLB Power Pros 07, MLB Power Pros 2008. But after that, the game would never make a comeback in English to the United States. Now, fast forward to 2020. COVID has us all locked down, and I'm sitting there thinking, you know what the world needs right now? A YouTube channel dedicated to a niche Japanese baseball game, because clearly that's the solution to my problems. Jokes aside, I felt this pull, like whenever you're in the batter's box and you know that next pitch is yours and you just have to swing and crush it. So I took a swing. I created the Emmdotfrisk Power Pros channel. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there were nights I sat there staring at the subscriber count, hundreds, and view counts of less than hundreds, wondering if I was just shouting to the void, trying too hard to make something that I loved be experienced by the world. But then I would get this comment from someone saying that they're rediscovering their childhood through my video, or a DM from a new player that's asking questions about how did I get the game, how am I playing it, how could they do so too? And boom, I'm just right back in it. Then in February 2023, we got hit with a curveball. The WBSC Power Pros gets announced in the Nintendo Direct, an English version. I felt like all those years of being the weird Power Pros guy were finally paying off. This was our chance to build something special. But hold on to your seats, because there was much more to come. Our Discord channel, the Power Pros World, exploded faster than ever. We're talking tournaments, guides, a whole competitive scene built from the ground up. Shout out to DishNet34 and Tweeve and Zumikaku, Muffins, iPump Plastic. You guys knew what you've done to build up this whole scene. But this was becoming more than a game. It was becoming somewhat of a movement here in the United States. And then something happened that hit me right in the feels. People started reaching out saying I helped them discover the game or learn the game. People like Slimefall and Yabe Gaming, Serena. You know, it was humbling, but it was exactly what I wanted to accomplish when I started that YouTube channel. Next thing you know, competitions roll around for the WBSC, and I'm now in Durham, North Carolina at the USA Baseball Finals, along with 3 others, playing against Kang Gang who's the previous champion in person. and it was a lot of pressure. I tried to throw him off his game. He probably didn't appreciate that, but still lost in the end. But man, meeting everybody face to face, like Kangang, Compass, Dishnet, Yabe Gaming, it was like a family reunion for a family we didn't even know we had. And then the big leagues came calling. WBSC and USA Baseball wanted in on what we'd built. Suddenly, we're not just playing a game. We're now USA Baseball athletes. It still feels surreal to say that out loud. We have 18 people in a singular league, the USA Baseball Power League, competing for a spot to play in the World Finals in Tokyo. So this journey, it's been wild. I've learned to trust my gut, to swing for the fences even when the count's against me. And you know what? Sometimes you connect. But the real home runs, the friendships that I've made, or we've all made along the way, even breaking down language barriers, connecting with Japanese players. Turns out baseball speaks louder than words. So who knew a video game could build such bridges across oceans? Now, do we dream of seeing Power Pros in English again? MLB Power Pros making a comeback? You bet. But for now, we're focused on growing what we've got. And who knows, maybe one day we'll see a US player take home the gold in this Japanese game-based tournament. Now that would be a story worth telling. So here's my challenge to you. Take that crazy passion, that thing everyone else thinks is weird, and run with it. Build your community, because you never know. One day, you just might find yourself wearing your country's colors, all because you love something everybody else overlooked. Remember, every MVP started as a rookie. Every championship begins with a single game, so pick up that controller, join the Power Pros World Discord, and who knows, the next USA Baseball ePower Pros star could be you. Thanks for letting me share this wild ride with you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a championship to go win.